Hi, good morning everyone. Today is March 21st, I believe, and it's around 8:20 a.m. in the morning. I'm a little behind in my updates. I had been sick the last cycle that I had. I had a few fevers, and so I was a little out of commission for a while. It was a little rough for several days, and I did nothing. I just rested and relaxed. And the fevers, I don't know if it was just the medication or the side effects of the injections that I got to bolster my white blood cell count, or just the doses of the 2 drugs that I had this previous cycle. So I spent a lot of my time relaxing, but I did get encouraging phone calls. I did get a visitor, a church auntie who came by, and some wonderful phone calls were, encouraging. So even though I was in bed a lot, I had support in different ways. I got a card, I got a dress mailed to me from my uncle, I got a lot of uplifting things from people, whether they were words, physical items, and in some cases groceries, and moments of fellowship in person with someone. So that was good. Today marks my 6th cycle, which includes 2 more treatments. Today's treatment and a treatment next week. So this week 1 drug, next week 2 drugs, and that should be the end of my chemotherapy that began on December 30th. After that, there will be a 3-week break, or a 3-week period where I guess my system will start its recovery, and I will get scanned to see if there is any evidence of remaining cancer cells, or if the cancer grew back, because apparently during chemotherapy the cancer can actually go back. And today I decided to do a video where I didn't get myself done up, because I felt like every day this is what I look like before I leave the house, and at some point I think I'm going to get tired of wearing my scarves and hats in public, because it's really hot. I'm struggling a lot with hot flashes and random breakouts of sweat. So I think that as difficult as it is for some people to see me like this is how I look. This is what it is. And one of my nephews remarked that he doesn't want to see me like this, because it's hard to see me in my current condition. But at least it's the end of chemotherapy, and God willing, this is just a season that will lead to a greater testimony of God's grace and strength, and encouraging me through a time of hardship. And so I am persevering. Some days I have my highs, some days I have my lows, and not just physically but emotionally as well. There were a couple days during one of my treatment weeks where I just kind of broke down at the hospital and started crying. It's like, don't ask me the wrong question, or don't even ask me how I'm doing, because I might just break out in tears. But overall it's been pretty good. So it is what it is on certain days, but like I said, the words that I get from people, and even anonymous donors, thank you so much for contributing to helping me out. I actually received a gift card to help out with transportation, so that I could go visit one of my friends who is also a cancer patient, and she's currently finished with her chemotherapy at stage 4. So we're just praying that she finds other means of being healed and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So I've been communicating with a lot of you. If I haven't returned your call, however, you can call me again. I switched service providers to make life a little bit easier and to have a cost-effective phone bill thank you so much to Eve for telling me about that, that plan. So right now I'm a little bit early for my chemo. I came on time, but they still have to prepare the drugs and make sure that everything's ready before I actually go ahead and get my treatment. Some of the side effects that I have been dealing with that have gotten strangely worse on certain days more than others has been muscle soreness and fatigue. So sometimes it's hard to walk. I've been struggling with insomnia, like really badly. And I've been getting prescription drugs for the sleep, but it's not been really helpful. I was in the process of doing my disability claim, for which I was denied. So please pray about that. It's an interesting process. But it's sunny. It's Hawaii, so it's sunny here more so than not. Sometimes the sunniness gets on my nerves because there's no real sense of seasonal change. And it's kind of like your circumstances, you know, like in winter when you're on the East Coast and it snows, you know that spring will come, you know, summer will come. And so the darkness will not prevail, the coldness will not prevail forever. In Hawaii, it's more like you're hoping for a day when it's dark and gloomy just because it's sunny all the time and it's not, you know, sometimes what you want to help you realize that change will come, you know, that seasons will change. When it's warm all the time and sunny, it's kind of like, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit of a paradisical purgatory, you know, you just kind of in the middle of not knowing how things are going to go. But God willing, the scans will come back and there will be no remnant of cancer cells or anything having grown back. The only thing I really want to grow back right now is my hair. You know, my eyebrows weren't that full before, but I have realized that they're practically non-existent at this time, and as you can see, there's a little bit of fuzz on my hair, on my head, but so that hasn't changed that much since it started falling out. So I'm rambling now, but I just wanted to do an update and do a video where I look like me on a regular day-to-day basis, and I just want to say thank you again for everything. And I have gotten pretty close to my my goal on the GoFundMe page, even though it doesn't reflect that. Thanks to all of you for your donations. Some of you have donated offline, which has really helped me a great deal with rent and other expenses that I had mentioned before. So thank you, even though the number does not reflect the full amount at this point for my goal. I am pretty close to my goal. So thank you very much, and I will do another update at some point, possibly around my second treatment of the 6th cycle. So in total, after next week's chemo treatment, I will have done 11 treatments for a total of 6 cycles that I said began December 30th. So yay, some of you are like, oh, you should celebrate. I'll celebrate eventually when I recuperate a little bit more physically. So if you have any other questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out. And I'm a little exhausted, so forgive me for being a little out of it, but I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you again for your generosity, love, and support. And I will head back upstairs for my appointments, and hopefully they'll have something ready for me, like my pre-chemo drug to prepare my body for my second to last treatment. Yay! All right. Have a blessed day. Bye.